Bam, bam, bam. We're live, I think. I'm pretty sure. I never really know. We are live. Okay, cool. How are y'all's? We're Lerv. Move that over there a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger. We're trying some new things.
I like when people come in and they go, you're black and white.
See.
Yes, we are.
It's true. Don't tell anybody. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. So we're trying some new things today. And by we, I mean mostly B. But I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be fun. And I think it'll be fun. Anyway, so if you're new, I'm Erica. You'll see Jeff in a minute. Hey, hello, how are ya? We are Artists Till Death. We paint every day, pretty much. And it's usually live. If you don't like live feeds, you can head on over to our other channel, ATD Time Lapse, where we post time lapse versions of the things that we do on this channel.
You don't have a lot though, right?
I have a few things. It's not
as many as this channel.
not as many as this channel. Thank you, Clara, for the link.
I can just see Clara's her computer screen. It has like pictures she saved, like dragons and inspiration, and then everything off to the side is like right click copy, like all this stuff.
Quick copies for the feed.
Yeah, so that she can, like, if somebody asked, oh, I got that shirt, I got the hat, I got the hoodie.
Here's a website, here's this, here's also this. There's amazing mods. Anyways, we are going to be customizing a phone case. We've been working on one for one in the fam lately, and so we thought we'd show you guys how we did it. So if you want to stay and see how we customize phone cases, stay tuned.
Pew, pew, pew.
Mm-hmm. The fade.
All right, what's up? No. So I'm no computer person. I'm no Adobe Photo Illustrator professional. I don't want this in my face. Is it this one or this one?
That one's fine. It just is looking at your hand.
Yeah, but I just don't see what, they can't see anything that I'm doing on here. So I feel like it's just a waste of the camera angle. Okay, so how we normally get designs for cutting stuff out for the laser or for making vinyl stickers or heat transfers. If I want to customize it, if I want to make it my own or just make my own, and just mind you, I completely do this by myself. Like my friend Jason Hadfield over at Artscape Creative has given me some pointers, and I truly appreciate that because I am not a computer person. I'm not a Adobe Photo Illustrator person. I kind of just do stuff and teach myself. So what we've done here, or what I'm going to do is basically, I don't know. Oh, we'll bring that over. What I'm going to do here is basically just trace this piece of artwork. This is one of Erica's pieces of art. You can see out there the lip stuff here. This is like one of my favorites from her, of her shading, like what she's done with acrylics. There's the only airbrush in here is just the the teeth that I painted. She did all the outside. There's no airbrush on the outside of this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm taking this pen. I love this pen. This is a touchscreen laptop, which I love it. And I go over to the little paint pen icon, and if you push it and hold it, it'll give you the option of paintbrush or blob brush. Can they see that?
I was just about to check that. Give me 2 seconds.
No, you need to pull that over. Yeah, just do like, yeah, you're gonna have to, hold on. Here. You have to. Yeah, now they can see all that. Alright. Is that good, y'all?
They can't see it yet.
Yeah, they just need to see you for a little bit. It's just fine. And I'm not trying to teach this by any means. I don't want some professional coming in here and complaining or griping about I don't do something right or the terminology. Like I said, I teach myself. I don't know what this little guy is right here.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah. All right. So you use the blob brush. If you double tap on that little paint icon, it brings you to, if you want your pen size, the pen when you're chasing it, to be obviously 1 all the way up to a lot. Let's see here. All the way up to, God, I can't even imagine, 1296. What?
Oh, okay.
Is it showing it?
So, do it right on the screen. This is the first time we've used screen grab. Will you just write on the screen? Like, close that window whenever you're done.
They can't see the window?
Okay, can you just write on the screen so I can see if it populates it? I don't understand.
There we go.
Yeah, but
Now this side is frozen. It's because of this. It's probably too much.
could be too much. Hold on, you guys.
Do we just need to... Hopefully that'll do that.
Will you put another line up there so I can see what it does?
It's on.
Yeah. And it didn't kill the feed that time. Okay.
Maybe we should just put just this one on.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a screen window capture. So I'm gonna hide these. Yeah, the glove he has on is...
It's so that I can touch the screen and my hand doesn't touch it and activate something or deactivate something. So if you notice that I wrote on there, I'm just gonna do Control Z, hopefully.
Oh, I think I stole the mouse from you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do Control Z and it gets rid of what I just put up there. It kind of erases stuff. It's like back. All right, I'm not gonna try to teach this. I'm just gonna do it real quickly. I do want to change this to black.
But yeah, for those that were asking, it is so that he can touch the screen without touching the screen.
All right, so I'm gonna see if my line is gonna be thin enough. I feel like that's a little too fat. So I'm gonna make this probably 3 points. I've got to figure out a way to make this more comfortable to draw on, because up ways like this is, if I know if I lower that I'm gonna unplug something. Okay, I'm not, let's see here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make an outline of the whole entire lip, and then I'm gonna make the voluptuous parts of the lips, just those lines, and I'm gonna trace the teeth. Hopefully I can make that one solid piece. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me if it takes me a little bit. Oh, and there's a setting on here that, let's say your hand isn't steady, or you want it to be a little more either rounded or straight. Let's see. It says it's a little like scroll bar. What is that called? It goes from accurate to smooth, which means if you go all the way to accurate and you have a squiggly, 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 big curve, squiggly, it stays that way. You can see that. So let's put this on smooth all the way to the smooth part. And if I do squiggly, 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 big, squiggly, squiggly, you see how it made it sharper, more rounder, and straight. So if your hand is a little shaky, that helps. So let's see, if I wanted to just trace, I'm gonna make this as bad as I can and see what it does. Just tracing the lip. Could they see me tracing it? I don't think so.
They can see that.
Yeah, but can they see it when I'm doing it?
I think they can see that little square that pops up.
I like to put it right in the middle of smooth and accurate. See that? It makes it nice and smooth.
What we're doing here is essentially we're about to cut a stencil. Just so you guys know what the
this little
connection
person?
is.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
I
know.
think it goes up in this little thing. I don't know.
I just wanted to make the connection so you guys know what we're doing.
You want drips in this?
Sure. They see the lips and then the line as you're done, no transition.
How does that look? I don't like this drip.
It's kind of wonky.
The only bad thing about doing this is you have to remember, if you're going to erase that, it's going to erase that whole line. So always be prepared to know that if you want to stop and do a line. So let's say I'm doing some drips and I love this drip. We're going to stop, but then you have to make sure that you start where you ended.
Because this is essentially a cut line, right?
Yeah. So that's another one. And you can go back and kind of straighten those lines up. So let's say I don't like
got
that
you,
one.
Clara.
I can erase this one, or this one, or this one.
Give me 2 seconds before you start back up, B. Because they can't see what you're doing. This one is just not gonna be there. Okay. 2 seconds, you guys. I'm gonna put a little Ethel.
It has to be in front of her, yeah.
So that they can see.
You should call this one like Little Johnny 5. Because it's kind of what he looks like. Is that better? I love how that cleaned it up for me. Like, I was a little squiggly on the parts, but I like that. I like that it cleans it up for you. It really helps you when you put, I don't think they can see that little box that comes out. Like this box. They really don't, do they? It's crazy.
It captures this screen. This is a different.
Yeah. So what this is, I'll show you guys over here on this one. This is that little, the blob brush tool options, to where it's accurate or to where it's smooth. I have it right in the middle.
If you can talk about it without using the mouse for just a second.
Oh.
I'm gonna see what the deal is with the overhead.
Maybe because you're using that camera. You're using another thing, maybe?
What thing? It was working a second ago.
Okay, don't start changing out the cameras and stuff, because then you're gonna put the little eye on. Yeah, it's just not. Maybe that just takes over.
Like, it's not even coming up there.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, babe.
It'll be okay. I was just trying to, if I could have done it, I would have put this.
Alright, so now I'm gonna do each, the top inside lip and the bottom inside lip. So you could see right here where it's not connected. Let's try to connect that. I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it's all one.
Yeah, I
Still
think
one
you connected
piece.
it on the other side.
I know, but you can move those little things.
Can you just
Like
draw
you can
another
go,
line
huh?
that attaches them?
Let's see. Get rid of that mark. Oh, what is that? Oh well. All right. So let's redo this. I'm just gonna do one solid outline for this, if I can do it. All right. guess I didn't want to get all that line. So let's just do the top line first.
Hey y'all. No stress, B. Lip liner's hard.
Round that out. There we go.
Looks pretty good.
All right. Pretty good, huh? So you want to redo it?
No? What version is this software? The Adobe, Evelyn?
That is really. Let's make this a little more accurate. So I think I want to be able to do these. So let's just get.
This is for a stencil, right?
Yeah, but what I want to do, hopefully what this will do is I can peel, it'll cut this like a line, like it'll cut it so that when I peel this out,
It'll have a little bit of that cut.
it'll leave, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the newest version.
I don't even know.
I mean, we pay for it monthly, so I'm sure it or yearly or something. I'm sure it updates. It is Illustrator. Are you gonna do a couple of these?
I'm right now, I'm literally just gonna see what this is gonna look like when it's all in one piece. That might sound weird, but I'm gonna. So then let's see if this will work. I'm gonna make these instead of making them like rounded like this. Oh,
Derp.
on this size.
Now he's erasing those down to a point, which I gather you guys can see pretty well. That looks better. That's better.
Do I just push 40? It doesn't really matter because the bigger it is, the easier. Babe, I can like, this is all so blurry, like up close, like this. I can't even read what that says.
It says 9, I think. So the software we're using is Adobe Illustrator, and since it's a monthly subscription, it just updates. And so it's whatever the newest is. Megan says, this is so awesome, Jeff.
Thank you. Alright, so
That
now-
little hair
now
over
what I
there
wanna
may need to go
do-
away.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Um, what I do, let's see here. Because I know these aren't all connected.
So
Okay.
what he's doing is pulling the anchor dots to connect those lines.
So they're, oh boy. Because I want to get rid of everything like this. I don't like how,
That rounded look.
yeah. Oop, don't do that. Keep that either.
Pull that top white one. No, the white one. If you poke it again, it may come up white. I don't know. I feel like the red ones just move the whole line.
I know, but I know how to do. I know how to like. You can actually like move. That one, that one. See, if I learned how to do this, look at that. You can make that. All right. Then there's that little. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. How do you get rid of that? No, let's just not worry about it right now.
Hold on, Clara may have said, well, I need the mouse to show you what she said. Okay. Click on the right point, move it down the line till it's just touching, then adjust it with the handle. That's how you get rid of the white mark?
Alright, now this is going to be fun here. I know I keep moving this, and it's probably off. look, it made that really skinny part. Can't you just... Ha. There we go. Sweet. Sorry if this is boring for you guys. I just wanted to kind of do something completely different today. Well, don't do that. See, I love it when I do it right.
GQ Creative. What's up, Gabe?
So,
Shane says it's
Gabe?
not boring at all.
I moved that whole thing, didn't I? It's all right. I'm just trying to connect these with a solid, without that little skip in it.
How's it going, Gabe?
That'll be all right.
JJ said sorry about your truck.
Yeah, that's terrible. Gabe, I'm so glad you walked away from that. Because that looked like something you'd see on the news. And,
With a whole different health outcome.
yeah.
If you guys don't know, Gabe accidentally off-roaded his truck. But he's okay.
Just leave that.
Evelyn says, oh no, not the green lane. Shane says Jeff uses the node selector tool. It should be under the select tool.
I don't know what that means.
I think he's sharing info for the people at home watching.
Alright, this is going to be fun here. We're at 3. Let's just go to 1. It's a little crooked.
IRL, that line curves.
Not like that.
No, it goes down, down. You can just barely see it.
There should be one right there too.
Yeah. So see these pixels right here? That's
Mhm.
the line of the tooth, and then there's one right here. But we can always paint that in. This is just to give us an outline, right?
Well, that's the thing. There's normally a thing right there. It should drop down because that's biting.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't like that thing. That's too much.
Thought it looked okay, but
Well, this is going to be super small anyways.
mm-hmm.
Why can't I just go down into that lip? See how I tried to make a
Yep.
little...
And it was like, JK, perfect
not
teeth.
today.
He tried to make that line a little squiggly.
And it was like, no. I'm not doing that. That'll be fine.
Is that a JPEG? Pretty sure it is.
I don't know because it's I think it's just a picture.
Right, but what is the picture file, I think is the question. I don't think it's a vector.
No, this is just this. I'm making a vector right now.
Oh, it's
That's
a
what this
JPEG.
is.
It's a JPEG.
All right. So what I want to do. So now to make it all one, let's see here. Object. Group or like. What is that called? Block. If I want to make this all one solid line, how do I do that?
Clara, help!
Help me, help me. Select, type, edit, effect, view.
Group.
All right, now view. This will tell us if it is. Zoom in. And it's all one line. We'll see. Look, this is how you see. Where's the first layer? And that's what we get there.
That's what we're gonna cut out. Evelyn says image, object, path, join. Move as unit, group.
Oh, but these aren't. How come those aren't? It looks terrible up there.
Brother,
It's not touching.
can't you just erase it? Like from this point? Yeah. It worked.
I know, but my problem is all the other ones aren't.
But
How
if you
come-
draw a line through it, wouldn't it do that
I mean
too?
up here. So I think it's because some of them aren't touching, then all the other ones aren't going to. Bind. So that's there, that's there.
You'll be cutting every line you drew. You need to join, right? I believe so. Yes, group, image, object, path, join, or move as a unit. Group.
Let's do it. We're gonna do ungroup for now. See what that looks like. It's still not.
Megan says use weld.
See, that's what I normally do, but I don't know where it's at. Hash shape, blend, resize, object, type, select, effect.
We came on here to show y'all something, and y'all are helping us so much. We are not Adobe Illustrator professionals.
You know, and I normally just get rid of. Yeah, they're just still not together. They're still not one.
I'm glad that worked. I wasn't sure if it would.
I don't know if it is. I don't think it is.
Oh. It's not. It's creating it. It's erasing through all of it and creating a new line.
All right.
Do you have a right mouse click on that pen? That might bring up some options.
I never like to use this thing on here.
You can use this, B. You can use the actual mouse.
What I've been doing,
Undo that last dot you put on there.
is I would normally just go back before all this and just retrace it. And then just do it that way.
Evelyn says selection tool to select the open path, then click object path join.
I have no clue what that means.
So I have a mouse. So this is selection tool. Then click object path join. Object path join. Or
But there's nothing selected, so let's do this. Object path.
They cannot be joined because they are invalid objects. Compound path, closed path, text object, etc. You can use join command to connect two or more paths and groups, or to close an open path. So if you, okay. So if you zoom back into that area, can you just select those 2 lines and like can you select just this and ask it to join it? You know what I mean? No, it takes all of it.
No, let's just see. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back. See? I have no clue what's going on. So this might be just one big waste of time. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all that. So none of that is touching. But how come all this other stuff is joined?
Hi, Donna Parker. Hi, Miss Brody.
Did I do something at that point? Like all these are joined to get, look at this, there's no line even here. The teeth are gone from here. All right, we're just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to redo this, so.
Hi, Donna Parker. We are creating a stencil to paint some lips on a phone case. And
I wonder if I did that, if I drew that on another part of it, if I drew that on the layer. I don't think so.
to be clear, we are not experts at Adobe
To be clear.
Illustrator. This is the newest version of Adobe Illustrator.
We think. I have no idea.
Clara confirmed. It auto updates since it's a monthly subscription. And so what we're doing is taking this JPEG and creating a vector. We're creating a vector from a JPEG. We're having group issues. Or join issues. But we're going to figure it out, and sometimes the best way to learn something is to just click around and figure it out while you're working with it, because if you have never worked with something, you don't even know what questions to ask. So that's kind of what we've been doing. This is a self-taught situation. But luckily we have you guys that have worked more extensively with the program, and so this is like a group lesson for even us to figure this out, you know?
It joins it.
Good.
Like it's one outline.
Maybe what the issue was is because you did this in here and it was not joined, because you don't want it to be two pieces, you know what I mean? If all of them have to be connected for that to work,
The
then
thing
that might be
is,
the issue.
what this is, look at this guy. What you can do, and this is what I have to do when we cut our geodes, is take away one of these lines. Like it just can't, it's drawing the whole line. So that's why the laser wants to cut two lines, that's why that wants to cut two lines.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can do, you have to select just one of these lines and erase it so that it only cuts one line.
I think we should do this in 3 steps like we do all of our stencils. And do this, take the shape, and then we'll do the teeth, and then we'll do the blackout. You know what I mean?
Watch. Bye-bye. So now we have just that outline.
Will you say how you did that one more time?
And just selected the inside line and deleted it.
Okay. You said vector, and
No.
my vector robot said what? That's funny.
We're gonna go inside. We're gonna do the lips.
If you don't connect that line, will it give you an issue again?
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
What is this? Oh, let's see. So now that thinks that's one big,
Cut.
yeah.
So really it doesn't matter what you cut on the inside of it? Or will it cut inside lines?
What I need to do is
Also, since this is so small, do you think it's wise to have inside cuts?
whoa.
Hi there.
We'll see. This is, like I said, this is how I do. I'm just gonna do it the way I do all the geode stuff and the coasters. Let's just see if we can draw. I don't like that.
Manuel, just rub it in. He's eating a deep cube blizzard. Rude. I want a blizzard. No, I don't. I want a peanut butter parfait with caramel. Did I say caramel or caramel? I need to know. Thank you, Donna. Strawberry chocolate. I'm down with that for sure. So is it better to be kind of obsessive about the lines connecting, or to just go back and connect them later?
I like to connect them now
You missed a
if I
couple.
can.
Oh.
I know, but
And Brahms. I haven't had Brahms in a minute.
we're just gonna use this guy. Don't hate it.
Do you
Remember,
have-
this is gonna be small.
Yeah. Do you have a join tool where you would find your pencil tool? Swiping with the join tool over any excess overlap, it will remove it and join together what remains.
That would be amazing. Here's all of these. Can you guys? It doesn't even show on there.
Mm-mm.
So,
Oh, they can't see all those. So,
yeah.
do you have a join tool? These are selectors, right? What does the join tool look like?
This is what I mean by you're only as good as your materials, and if you don't know how to use them and you learn to use them the way that people probably shouldn't. I love the whole thing about that. Like when you making stuff that you're like, I cannot believe you made that with this doing that, and it's because you don't know how to use it. You just kind of go by mistakes. You just learn with mistakes. I'm just gonna move that up there. Why does it do that? Because it's all one. It's all one piece. That's why.
When you hover over the pencil tool, there's a mini menu with 3 or 4 other tools.
Pencil.
Line segment.
Where's the pencil? There's pen.
Okay, it's under line segment. Wait. Midway down the toolbox.
I can barely see any of this. I don't know, just draw that and see if that connects. It connects that. If you just draw it, it'll connect it in. But why won't this? Well, how can that connect to that?
That looks fine.
I wonder if it'll stay like that though. Look at that. How crazy is that? Let's see here. I didn't even know that would happen.
Whatever. Works, it works.
Yeah. You guys are so awesome for hanging out. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like if I erased. Oh, it does. It gives it a little point.
People are like, I know the Adobe struggles. They're like, we love y'all and we want to see you make stencils, so we're here.
Does it look broken up on your guys' screen like it does on ours?
Hello? Hi. Hi, Trisha. Everyone's saying yes. It's gonna be so small. And aren't you gonna erase that inner line anyways?
See, I don't know. I don't think that I can do that because then it's gonna get rid of. It's gonna get rid of. Like. All right, let's see what this looks like. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, whoa.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's just go back to doing this.
Stacy, I understand the struggle of arguing with AT&T over internet. The program is Adobe Illustrator. And while I saw you were asking about what type of laptop it is, and it is a something.
We have it covered up. It's a Dell.
It's some kind of Dell. I can check on it at the end of the stream. Just remind me.
So that goes into the tooth.
Hi, Shelly.
So if you're just joining us, I'm just trying to make a stencil for a sticker. And I've done this before, but not to this detail. So this is all relatively new. So we're just kind of having fun right now. Making sure all these lines are connected. And it looks like they're all connected. Look at that.
It's looking
We
good.
got us a connection. All right, so now what I do.
Save early, saved often.
Yeah, I know, that's what. I'm gonna do that right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this. Right, you do export, save, screen save as. Where is JPEG? What do we name this? Just do phone lip.
Phone lip sounds good.
Maybe Android, okay. Let's just go see if that saved it.
Alright, let's go see.
That's it.
It saved it! You guys can't see, but it's in there.
And then I'll drag it down.
They're not going to see it. It's not capturing the screen, it's capturing
Oh.
that. Like if you push that little X, it'll be.
Yeah, they'll be able to see it this one.
Yeah.
So that's good that it saved it. It saved it as just an image. Oh, look at that though.
What?
I guess that's not gonna
It's
matter.
still going to cut.
Yeah.
Which one? B. It's gonna be this big.
Yeah.
And we can paint over it if we need to. So now we are sending it to ourselves so we can open the file on our vinyl cutter machine.
Machine. How big is that phone case? You want to do it sideways or straight out?
All right, while he's over there, I'm going to
We're gonna do
get
this sideways.
everything looking good for when we do the artwork on this. So I'm resetting all of these cameras. Super pale, I know. Don't judge. It's rude. That's what she said. Okay. Then we are missing a camera angle. I don't understand why this guy isn't working. Let's unplug it and replug it and see if that works. Ha ha ha. See, if I'd have gotten that to work while he was doing this, then you guys could have seen, whoops, him do the things, but tis what it
funny
is.
because I have a camera over here. And I could go live on 18's time lapse. Is that? Could you do that?
Yeah.
Could you do 2 at one time?
Ooh, I don't know if we can go live on ATD time lapse yet. I don't think we have enough subscribers. Pretty sure you have to have way more than what we actually have in there.
Alright. So we are going to shrink this down to
You know it, Bowie. Bye, Donna. What format can you cut from on your machine?
vectors, right?
For sure, vectors. I have no idea about the other ones. Thank you for your patience, you guys. I'm just trying to get the cameras fixed up. Looks okay. Except from the palest one, which is fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut this. This is good. This is gonna be so small right give us all the detail.
It's okay. Is this the same machine you use to cut the sea creature stencils?
Yes.
It is. Thanks for sticking with us through our whole journey, y'all. Sorry about that movement.
We're gonna have to redo that.
Say what?
You're gonna have to redo this. It's like grabbing. Oh yeah. You cut it, but it grabbed. I mean, I think I'm just cutting way too deep. Yeah, that's way too much.
He cut it too deep.
Too deep.
What machine is it again?
It's a U.S. cutter.
U.S. cutter. Got it off at Amazon. Sideways. Yep. I believe he is cutting the stencil out for sideways. You guys, every time that thing like starts up, it sounds like a fake.
What's your YouTube?
It sounds like if something was pretending to make the sound that that should make. If that makes sense.
That's a pretty funny description.
Huh?
That's a pretty funny description.
I feel like it's an accurate description though. If we're on it. Or dial-up internet. It also sounds like that. So what just happened that you guys can't see because I don't have that camera hooked up right now is
It's too small.
he set it. You can set how close the blade is, I guess, and it cut a little too deep.
So
And
it's
I think
picking
it picked
that
up some of the
outline.
stencil. Huh?
It's picking up the outline. Well, I think this one did it, but we'll be able to see it. Like it grabs.
I think it'll be fine.
Let's see here. So.
What's up, Clara? Alright, well, never mind. He's gonna try it one more time. Then I'm gonna get out of y'all's way. I wish I had a mobile camera because I would take you guys closer to him to see what he's doing. / I would take you into the back so you can see Bowie in his one-person slumber party making all that noise. Can you slow the speed of the cutter? You can do all of that with the cutter. I know it, Bowie. He's having a crazy day. All by his little self. And I stress the little self. It's a pretty fast cutter and it has a whole bunch of different features. Not sponsored, but if you're watching,
You're watching U.S. Cutter. We love. You are a 34-inch cutter.
right? US cutter, if you're watching,
This is a lot better.
we want a 34 incher. You gonna weed it over there?
Well, I'm gonna see.
That's called weeding.
It worked, kinda. For some reason, these are together.
Do you need an X-Acto blade? It's fun to learn along with y'all. Well, I'm glad you're here.
It doesn't even cut those.
That looks like a whale. Wasn't a whale. It wasn't.
Man, this is gonna be
Evelyn, it's gonna work.
close.
You need an X-Acto blade? Why did you crumple that up? You can use it for... You wouldn't be able to use that for when you're going to do airbrush on the teeth?
All right, so like it barely cut out those little parts. My airbrushes are just sitting over here all willy-nilly. Well, I didn't say because I didn't. My ADD.
Bolt it down.
All right, so what I want to do, we want to keep this as a square, so let's not ruin this piece of. All right, get me that the paper, the transfer paper. And that should be on the floor over there. The small one, yeah. This is taking longer than if we were just to regularly paint this on.
It's true. What is that you're using?
This is transfer paper, so that what I can do is pick this up, take it off this transfer paper, and then transfer over to the phone case. This is how you make stickers as well. That is not going to work.
Well, I hope you feel better soon.
This is what I hate doing, because this paper doesn't want to stay flat.
So explain how transfer paper works. Hey, Angela.
I just did. It picks up, what it does is it picks up the sticker from this piece of paper here. You have to be very careful with this. That's why I love to make sure all of it's stuck. See, that's not attached. So what I want to do is get a little squeegee. Make sure this is all stuck to this paper. And the sticker is a little bit, it's a lot more stickier than this paper. So when you put it down on something, it'll allow it to stick to whatever you're putting the sticker on. See? So now I have this whole sticker on the back. Whoa! We're flying. I don't know why.
It's a toy.
Alright. So now we're going to put this on here. But that's why I wanted to use the clear stuff. Alright, so I don't know where this is going to go. So let's get a little bit, take this excess off so we can see a little bit more. Alright. So this is just a practice one, so it's not really going to matter.
Like that piece of paper is about the size of that case, so.
Well, this, I could probably make this. And you don't try not to stick this to anything, because this sticker stuff is a lot stickier than this. So this stuff is made to come off of this. Bowie! Alright.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I put that down just right. Alright.
Just right.
So what I'm going to do here, we're going to peel this sticker off here. And what's supposed to happen is this paper is going to leave the sticker on the phone case.
Didn't it work?
It's working. And there we go. And now I can paint this, except for all those little parts aren't. See, shouldn't we have done like the reverse? If we're just gonna do a sticker for this and then put, or do you want to paint it and then put the glitter on it? Like, that's the thing, we're gonna have to paint these teeth first.
Well, that's why I was asking you why you aren't doing the 3 different stencils with the outline and then the teeth.
Because I think I would have to draw that 3 times.
Why couldn't you just hide the lines and then cut it 3 times?
Because you can't ungroup it over there.
No, you ungroup it over here. Anyways,
I don't think.
just paint that. We'll just draw the teeth in with a paint pen. This is a test sample anyways.
Why don't we just spray some gesso on it? Man, that is just bright. Did this turn off again or something? I doubt it. Piece of crap.
No, that's from me trying to adjust it. Yeah. I know, Vamp. It's a thing. We'll figure it out one day.
So we're just gonna spray gesso on this. Can you get me a Klaus, please? Because for some reason that isn't working. Babe.
Yes. I didn't know you had a dog over here. I thought they were.
I have my own over here.
Oh, okay. I think you had your own.
So I'm just gonna put a light.
gal from Germany. Hello, Germany.
See, we have to paint the teeth first.
Why don't we just do that with this and then draw the teeth in with the pasta pen?
So this is going to be glitter.
Yeah. Like, do this, and then we'll paint it color. Because we're going to have to outline it where these are anyways with black. You know what I mean?
Not with how? If there's glitter on there.
Same way I did the lipsticks. I did that after the glitter was down.
We'll put the glitter on there now then. Silver?
Well, this is just a test one, so it could be any color. So, what?
Nothing. It's just so funny. Such a small little item can cause so much havoc. Hello, Trisha. How are you?
Yeah, let's keep it simple and do silver, since it's already basically white.
Well, we're sorry to hear about that, Arlene. If you have to go, don't worry about that's
We'll dismiss you from
that's
class.
family. You don't have to be here if you're not into it, or if you really feel like you need to go.
We totally understand.
All right, so white.
Do you want me to get silver? I think it'll be fine. 'Cause
No,
it's white.
this is fine. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm just getting some multi-purpose spray adhesive.
Sorry, Arlene. Y'all, this spray adhesive gets everywhere, so
Mask everything off.
mask everything and also don't breathe it.
That is so sticky. Wow. What?
I was just
I
seeing
know.
how much you got
You
on
can, well, everything can go off there. All right, so this is super sticky, and this is super fine. So this is gonna stick to everything. This might be just fun with just the mouth like this. And you know what I could have done is peeled the teeth line, and then that would be outlining the teeth. So sick of the teeth would be clear. And it's gonna look amazing. Those are little. It's so fine. Now, see, I wish we can do this with our artwork.
I'll hold it up so we can see where those things are.
Yeah.
That would be
Trying
nice.
not to scratch this.
You want your pointy tweezers?
Man, that really doesn't make a big difference. This is just too small.
Everyone's talking about how awesome it's gonna look, and I concur.
See, there should be another little outline right there.
There is.
Well, there should be, but it's so
There's
it's
some
just
here.
so small that you can't see. I don't want to do that because I'm scratching the paint. See, like it still looks fun, and that is paint right there. So it's just super small.
It is. It's definitely super small.
Like if this would have been like for a shirt that small, I probably could have. It would have worked a little better because that stuff stays on the transfer paper better. It cuts a little better too.
We pulled off some of the like the spray adhesive that got stuck to the glitter. You know what I mean? It's pulling the adhesive up. The spray adhesive.
That looks terrible. But
So, let's get the lady and dab this on there.
Put the glitter back where it came up, right?
no, I look like crap.
We're gonna leave it like that?
What do you? I don't know what you want to do with this.
Do with what?
Did you scrape that off there?
I didn't scrape it. I pulled the masking, and this was like gummy to the masking. And so now what I want to do is just dab some of this adhesive right here.
I don't know. I guess you can try it. So, what's up?
So I'm using this Mona Lisa sizing to add the glitter areas back in where we pulled it up from that masking paper. I think that should do it. How can I get art coat in Germany? I know they're working on getting it into other countries. Let me find out. Unfortunately, their dad just passed away, so they're not going to be answering calls for a minute. But I will ask them as soon as I know that they're back in the office.
Oh my gosh, look how amazing this looks. When you just take off. Y'all. Can you see? Look at that. That's just the outline. You see what I mean by it? It was cutting. It was cutting it basically 2 lines.
Mm-hmm.
So when you pulled it, you pulled out the whole outline of everything.
That's why we do tests.
How's it looking?
But once there's a phone in there, you won't see that.
Go get your phone. Babe, this is a awesome little sticker. I just made a little sticker.
Know it.
Alright, so what we can do... Where are my scissors? I know, we're like... Too many things at one time now, you guys.
This is.
That is not. That's for your old phone. Maybe that was the one.
No.
For your old phone.
Anyways, once a phone's in there, you can't see that part. What are we about to do with that?
I don't know, but it's there. So what if we did 2 of those? Now that would be impossible. Impossibility, I'd say.
Y'all, glitter gets everywhere. If it's somewhere, it's everywhere. Write that
If
down.
it's somewhere, it's everywhere.
All right, B. I need you to draw me some
The
teeth.
married man's divorce papers.
Have you tried the burnishing method on any of my glitter pieces? I have not. Educate me. I'm always down to learn. All right, I guess while
Turn
he's
that setting
doing.
down way low, like 100 each. Normally it's at around 200.
I guess while he's doing that, I'll do the black lines on this. And to do that, I'm gonna need the tiniest paintbrush. Glitter is so much fun. I concur. I think I should outline it first, now that I'm thinking about it. a fine point, Posca?
Yes.
These are all 0.9.
Because a piece. This would be great if this was a little bit, do this a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little bit finer possibly black. Yeah.
It's still 0.9.
There is one other one that is a brush tip. But it's very,
Oh, Stacy, I think we've tried that before, but I didn't know that that's what that's called. We just like to push the glitter into our piece so it doesn't fall off in transit.
white. I thought I had a black marker one like this. But this is even, I'm really not a fan of that.
What are you doing? What is that?
Well, I thought we could make, I guess you could take out the teeth, and you'll have just the lips. Good day, y'all. What's up, Incats? Yeah, those little lines. Was that little tiny brush that I was using for front?
I don't know. It was in that box down there.
Alright.
right, B. Now I need you to pay me some tea.
You're just gonna do it in plastic.
Yeah, I need you to do it. Huh? He's gonna pay me some teeth. Please hold. I know, Emma, that was super close. Sure can, and cats.
What does it matter if I do this in black?
He'll be over here in a second.
This black or damn it. Good. As I speak.
Y'all, liner brushes are hard to control sometimes.
Talk about delicate.
How much are the phone cases? Depends on what you want on them.
I don't want to do this ever again. I don't wanna do it in the first place.
Okay, can you help me?
Okay, well, you can give me a second. So, what we're gonna try to do here is make one big stencil. We don't take this line off of here. Look at that, y'all. That is just the black part of the stencil. This is that part.
What are you doing? It's secretive.
Nothing secretive over here. It's just very, very special right now.
Well, I'm glad you guys like it.
So now you have a color stencil, a color sticker. All right, what do you want to do?
I need you to pay me some teeth.
I don't know why you just didn't put a line and put a line. What's the problem here? You're doing an amazing job. All you gotta do is put a line. Like, well, this is not very opaque, this stuff. I don't like to use that. Right.
Okay. Whatever you like.
Oh yeah, this is what.
Okay, so do we have to make the teeth white?
What color do you want to make them?
Well, check. What if we did this? What if we just painted this side white and then put the stripes down?
Okay, genius.
So let's do
I need
this.
to dust off those the
Let's do
glitter.
this. Yeah.
Hey, you're okay. There they are, the infamous lips, right?
It's so funny. Like you think that you got this like lined up in the camera. Like I know they can see it, and they don't. So what I'm doing, I just turn this over, and I'm just gonna paint the inside of this white.
You're a genius!
That. And now we can just do.
Where is Bowie Pants? Bowie Pants has got his butt in the fan as per usual.
My bow pants. I'm making my empty bow pants.
Here we go.
It's perfect.
And the crazy thing is, because you painted the white in behind it,
It gives it a shadow.
it already has a shadow that I don't have to.
I was gonna just put a gray.
Y'all see that shadow?
Just put
It's natural. Will that rub off eventually against the phone? Well, we're gonna.
Oscar pen is
Oscar pen's pretty
pretty
permanent,
amazing.
but I'm going to seal the inside of it with like a Mod Podge, and then probably seal the outside of it with resin. Be advised, anything we sell is artwork first and functional second.
Functional second. Oh, sorry. Normally that means that somebody's done something that they shouldn't have
I was
done.
just about to say that run was super suspect.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right now I'm trying to put a little thin outline without putting an outline. See, like you could barely see that, but all you do is just kind of go a little bit around your sides there. You can, but just in case if you don't like it, you can wipe that off without messing with the other. Look at that point. See?
I like those extra drips you put on there.
I should have done this first. That would look awesome if I would have done this on the other side, just one swipe. Is that too dark?
I don't know.
I think it's fun. It looks great. Do you think it would, if we put resin over that, do you think it would dull it?
Put resin over what? The glitter?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why it would dull it. I just worry about it making the resin. Nope. What is this? Glitter. I worry about it making the glitter travel.
Oh, I doubt it. That's stuck on there. So I want to try to put together this sticker. She got me, like, this is what she wanted me to do originally, so that you could paint this. So what you would do is you would paint your lips first. Put this down on like a piece of, Jesus. You'd put this down first, paint it, leave your teeth, leave your teeth so that, right? No. Yes, you would leave your teeth. Oh, because they're white now. Maybe you would paint this one first.
We always did this one.
I'm gonna put the teeth down, and then painted that. Yeah. Who knows? We should just make one of those little, just a nice little lip print. That's fun. All right, what's going on? What you got going on, babe?
No. What? So now make another one for the store. Jeff's gonna have to be in a mood to do another one. I think it's fun looking. I think it's pop arty.
Dude, you
It's
did that.
Huh?
You did it. So, can we put this on to see if this will work?
And get a clear coaster.
It's gonna be difficult. So this is the clear transfer tape. The problem with this transfer tape is sometimes it does not want to stick to this, or it sticks to it way too much. You can't win for losing with these with some of these transfer papers. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up this. Well, let's think, what's going to go first? That's going to be difficult, y'all. this. Alright, yeah. We just need the teeth. Babe,
Yes, love.
are you okay? Is there something wrong?
Mom was asking me questions, so okay. Well, this weird DOB.
Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm just putting this transfer paper on this, on these stickers, so I can pick this up. And pick them up, pick up this stuff here. Let's put the teeth down first, so they go. So we know they're going to be underneath everything. This is the fun part. Trying to line this up without sticking without sticking to your other board or your other paper.
Exacto.
Alright, whoops. Alright. See, I thought about making these, but I don't want to do this for every single one, so I thought, why don't we just make these for the people and they can put them together, and it would just be one of those fun project that you do by yourself. Alright, this is what's going to be the hard one here. You cannot stick this down until you have this lined up correctly. But then if it's off, then it's fun. It doesn't really matter, right? Because it's fun.
Doesn't really matter. Registration marks.
You could. But then that would make it easy. Look at that.
Is there glitter this paper?
There is a little bit, yeah. They have it. I've never used it. I've never tried to cut it. I know it's a little thicker, but I've never tried to cut it. This is what I mean by sometimes it does not want to stick to the other surface. So what you have to do is pull it this way.
Your little squeegee thing?
Yes. Y'all.
I knew I had a great idea.
What?
To do this in the first place.
Who?
Me.
When?
In the first place, when I said do it in 3 parts.
Oh. Well, we're not going to get one part of that drip, but there you go. You got a sticker. Now you got to get all the air bubbles out.
I feel like we should just send this shape to Sticker Mule and have them do some die cuts.
All they have to do is you just send them the art.
I
I know.
and it'll die cut this.
That's what I just said. Why don't we send that to Sticker Mule and have them die cut this? So we can have lip stickers in the shop.
Oh yeah. That's what I was trying to show you that one day with that. What you can do is you can put it on. What you do is you get sticker paper, print it out, and it has registration marks on the paper for that machine.
Mm-hmm.
And when you put that on there, you can move that little thing, the little cutter,
Yeah.
and you touch it, and then you move it over and you touch it, and then you stream your paper so it comes to the end. Touch that and touch that, and then like it has to be perfect, and then you do something else and you press cut, and it'll cut around each of those little cutouts because you printed it from that.
Right.
You understand? It's basically cutting out, what it's supposed to, but you've printed it. So then you put the paper in and put the registration marks, and it works. Was I talking too much?
Something for the
Oh,
mask.
fine, look.
Haha, shadow. Is this what you're talking about when you did the heat set mask?
Mm-mm.
I thought that's what you were talking about, like that day. Anyways, we're gonna investigate that. Thank
Now
you.
the pattern that.
So there you go. That's how.
That's how to make a stick.
That's how you can make this, and then also
2 hours later.
sticker.
Well, you got a 2 for Tuesday.
Right?
Okay. Settle down. Settle down. He sees you. He sees you. There you go. Good boy.
So you guys, JJ has questions.
What's that?
I don't know. Angela's question. I'll save it to the end of the feed, just a heads up. What's up, JJ? I'm here to answer your questions, even though I don't have Angela's answers. But Jeff will have Angela's answer.
What?
I'm sure he's typing it out right now.
Somebody being impatient.
Miss. What do you clean your airbrush brushes with after using Angelus? And do you thin it for airbrush? If so, with what?
Both of those questions, you can use soapy water. I use Medea airbrush cleaner. Medea. I've never known how to say that. It's funny. It says odorless, but there's a little odor to that. And to thin out, this is what I did. Is I went ahead and bought a bunch of these airbrush bottles, so that I can mix this stuff into the Angelus. It's called Too Thin. And you mix it in, and it basically thins it out. You just put a little at a time, for however thin you want it, and for how opaque you want it. Because I think if you thin it down too much, it'll take you a lot longer to make passes with the airbrush. But I can have this mixed, shake it up, and if I want to put it in my gravity feed, I can just pour it in there, or if I'm doing a larger piece, then I can put it in my pache and just you know, and then I can have them each color. But yeah, you can put the tooth in there. And what was I using that with? Oh, that's what we were mixing the chameleon with, was the transparent medium. Yep. Ooh, my eyebrows are crazy. Oh my god, it is 2 hours later. 4:20.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I've got to walk them little puppers. But
That's so fun.
it looks really good.
And I missed it just by a little, but
I like it.
yeah, because it's like highlighting the
Yeah.
line.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you learned something. I hope you guys have an amazing day. You guys should put phone cases on the site, girl. We can't dedicate 2
Yeah,
hours to
that's-
this. However, we may put
What
phone
I'm-
case decals on the site.
Yeah. And what we're gonna do for the next fire sale, instead of having just stuff that we've done live, I mean, we'll have that stuff that we've done live, but we're gonna start making one-off things like hoodies and shirts. I would maybe one or two, like of a large and extra large, and say this is the only size, because these are going to be one-off pieces of basically artwork you can wear, and artwork. Just we're going to have actual stuff that we've not done live. I'm sure that we'll record it so it can be on our channel, but we're going to have more fun art that we've actually done than just stuff that we've done live, if that makes
Can't even
sense.
see your face.
They can see your face. That's all that matters.
Fire sale collectibles, basically. I
Yeah.
did get started on answering text messages, so if I haven't answered yours and you want to just bump it to the top by sending me a quick bump, so that your
Bumpity
text
bump,
isn't
bump.
at the bottom of my 700 that I have to read, that would be awesome. Yeah, have an awesome Tuesday, you guys. Be kind to one another. You never know what someone's going through. Read all these things and check us out on our other social media-ness. And we will see y'all later and stuff.
Okay. Sorry for the 2-hour video, but not really.
He's not sorry. We're not sorry. Thank you for sticking with us the whole time.
Yes.
You guys. And we'll see y'all mañana. Bye.
I said bye.
And also, I know a baby moves.